Hey, if you are shopping for a home in 2026 and you're working with a lender who's asking you to pay fees up front, here's what you need to be aware of. Can a lender charge for some fees up front? Yes. There's only a few fees that a lender can charge you as the home buyer up front. First is the credit report. A lot of lenders have shifted to charging home buyers or tentative home buyers their credit report fees just to do a pre-approval. Why have lenders switched to this? Well, in our industry, credit reports have gone up drastically, almost by 400%. So credit reports have gotten very expensive for us as lenders. Personally, the way that we view it on our team, it is an expense that we are not going to put on our home buyers just to figure out what they can afford. Can they even afford a home just to start the process? But there are a lot of lenders out there in the industry right now who are instantly shutting people down. If you're not paying for the credit report, I'm not working with you. That is not how we do things, and that is not how you should be treated as a home buyer. The argument is, if you're not willing to pay for your credit report, you're not a serious home buyer. I'm just gonna be honest, I think that's bullshit that a lot of lenders are not willing to incur the cost just to try to help somebody out. Because what happens is when you close on the loan, that credit report is paid as part of your closing costs. We recoup that expense. Of course, if you don't use us, we eat that expense, but you know what? That's a part of doing business that not everyone agrees with me on, but that is a fee you as a home buyer in 2026 may need to be aware of. Now, there is a fee that has nothing to do with us on the lending side of things, but it's for your peace of mind, and I never advise anybody to skip this fee. When you go under contract on a home, you can hire, you don't have to, highly encouraged, I would never advise anybody to skip this, is a home inspection. So the homeowner's inspection could be a couple $100s. What that inspector is doing is they're coming out, they're getting into the nitty gritty of the home. Is the foundation good? Is the electrical good? Is the, sewer line still intact, or did a tree root bust it? How's the heating system, HVAC, all these things, these big ticket items. This is what the home inspection looks for. It's not required, but I could not, if you were being told to skip the home inspection to save a couple $100, you're working with the wrong real estate professionals is all I'm gonna say, because that couple $100 is gonna save you thousands down the road if and when something breaks. Because right, as homeowners, we have to keep in mind these big ticket expenses, it's not if they're gonna break, it's when they're gonna break, and you need to be prepared for this as homeowners. But what you don't wanna do is walk in a home that has all these issues, all these red flags, that's gonna make you just rip your hair out because it's gonna cost you so much money. Or you may not even have the emergency fund, and it puts you in a bad position. So don't skip the homeowner's inspection. Now, the other thing that a lot of lenders have started charging for, depending on which loan program you're using, if you're using conventional FHA, it's pretty standard to collect the appraisal fee up front. For VA loans, we typically collect it at closing, but some lenders are collecting it up front for any kind of loan program. It doesn't matter to them. Neither here nor there, it's a couple $100. So what that appraisal report is doing, they're determining the value of the home. Depending on your area, appraisals can be as low as $500 up to $1,200, depends on your location, property type, things like that. So keep in mind, this is a fee that you should be budgeting for because it may be required up front. These are some fees that I'm seeing home buyers have to worry about upfront during the home buying process in 2026. If you like this information, please be sure to subscribe as I'm continuing to get out that education and information on how to buy a home and how to make this a seamless and smooth process for you and your family.